All right, quick update. Monday, January 15th, about 11:30 Pacific, half an hour before the market opens in the European time zone. So this is a euro dollar 15-minute chart, and I exited my long position. I believe I got in at around 1945 in this particular area. I took profits right here at 22.65. Actually, at 22.70 I got out. Price, as you can see, went to 22.97, and it had a small range here. As you can see, it attempted to go to the resistance level of 23.10. It didn't quite make it. 22.97 was the highest that it can go, and price broke below the 22.65 range. I ended up going short at 22.71. And I'm expecting price to come. Price, it can do one or two things. It can come to the 2170 now support level, or the 2150, somewhere in this range, and it may bounce and go back up to the 2265. But from there, it's more than likely to bounce again and come back down to the 121 even, 120.86 area. I'm expecting a couple of swings this week, so be very careful. Ultimately, my goal is to get back in long once price comes to this 120.50 or so range, but it is likely to come to this particular support level at 121.70 or 121.50. It may bounce off that, come back up, find resistance at 122.65, and then begin its track coming down. So we'll keep an eye on that. If you look at it from a 4-hour chart, no, actually, yeah, that's fine. I actually don't got everything there, but if you look at it from the daily chart, yesterday I had my 0.382, where 123.10, as you saw on my 15-minute chart. Now this 123.10 is a Fibonacci level of 1.382, where basically I took the distance from wave 4, the bottom of wave 4, to the top of 3, and back to wave 4. This is where I got the 1.382. That was 123.10. On the 15-minute chart, that was a harmonic and a planetary support and resistance level that also came out at 123.10. So I knew it was highly likely that price would find resistance near 123.10, and as of now, it did. Now it's going to be a matter of how short is this market going to go. I don't expect it to pass 120.50, give or take, somewhere around there. 120.50, somewhere around there, but it may be a couple of swings before it actually ultimately goes down. The tough thing is going to be is if wave 5 is already done. That's going to be the difficult part, and in order for that to be done, price will need to go like literally back to like 117, more towards 116, for me to call this the top. I don't see that right now, and it's very difficult to even say. Right now, just going short off the resistance level, I'm already up 40 pips. So I'm expecting something in this particular area, and it's most likely going to happen overnight while I'm asleep. It may even get to the point where it gets here, and by the time I wake up in about 5 or 6 hours from now, price will already be headed back up to try to find some resistance at this level, if not coming back up to the 123.10 closer before it actually takes its dip. But I do anticipate a strength in the dollar shortly, sometime this week, towards the end of the week. So, which is hence the reason why I took the 300 pip, close to 300 pip profit, took my money, and I'm just basically waiting for this pullback, and I took the short. on the pullback, and as of now, it's working. It is more opportunities to get in going short between this resistance level and 2310 level. At some point, price is going to go to the downside for at least 100 pips, a little bit more than 100 pips before it actually turns back up. The next level of resistance, once it breaks 123.10 and then 123.30, is 123.95 and then 123.45. So those are the next levels that I'll be looking for once price uh, um, makes its low, next low. I'm gonna move on. I'm only gonna do Bitcoin, not Bitcoin Cash today. And surprisingly, I'm actually gonna bring in 1 to 2 more markets over the next day or two. One being the E-mini S&P 500, the other being the crude oil. And I believe those two will it definitely should enhance my trading over the next over the year of 2018, and anyone else who are looking for just different markets. So moving on to Bitcoin, we spoke yesterday, was the 14th, and I think I mentioned that price actually needed to break the 15,300 level in order to for a buy signal. Price didn't do that. Price ended up falling below. It found a bit of support near the 13,100, and I did mention that price needed to break 13,100 for a short. Price did break 13,100, and it found a little bit of support at the next support level, which was 12,600. I'm expecting price to come maybe back to this particular now resistance level of 13,500, and then it's going to fall lower. But keep an eye if there's any correlation between the dollar euro and now the Bitcoin dollar. You're going to see also some swings. So I anticipate maybe a swing up more towards the 15,000 range, and then you'll have that drop. And then once you get that drop, that's when you're going to see price go above 15.3. At that point, when it goes above 15.3, that 11,000 or 10,000 is going to be the low, and price is going to make a new high. Looking at that on a larger time frame, it will basically be on Elliott A B. Wave C will finish near 10,000, maybe 9,500, maybe 11,000. It should break this current low of 10,007, but it also can be a truncated wave C, which means in Elliott terms, truncated, it fails to go below the A. So wave C fails to go lower than wave A. Once it does that, as you can see my arrow, price will go above my wave 3 for a wave 5. Once that wave 5 is completed, then you'll start to see a reversing trend, and at that point you'll see Bitcoin start to dip down to very low levels, possibly even going below 8,000 at some point over the next course of a couple of months, maybe even lower. The good thing is that right now the Bitcoin is pretty easy to label because it's based off of crowd psychology, and right now people don't know what to think because a lot of people who are trading Bitcoin aren't traders, they're amateurs. And what happens is they're going off of the so-called YouTube and analysts who know all about Bitcoin, know all about technical analysis and stuff, and they're buying based off of emotion. And when you buy off of emotion, it shows a pattern. And Elliotticians know how to read that pattern. And I'm an Elliottician, so I kind of know how to read that pattern, which is hence the success I'm having in these particular markets. These are patterns, believe it or not. You can see this. All of this is patterns. On the Elliott standpoint, it's only 12 patterns. Once you understand them, it takes you 3 to 6 months to really get them. Once you understand them, it's pretty easy. Some of them pop out left and right. Like this, for example. This here possibly is a triangle. So if this is possible a triangle, then I know that this top of B, this can be the work of wave B, which is basically this will be the A, and now you have A. I'm sorry, you can have this as B here at the top, and now you should have a 5 wave move down for wave C. Now you can have this as wave 1, which will be here. You can have A, B, C, D, E, which will be it can be a triangle in wave 2, but normally a wave 4. But I don't see 3 waves here. And if that was the case, then you would actually need price to be an extended 5th wave. So it can be that the top is wave B, and now you have this is as an A, and now you have A, B, C, D, E for B, and now you're into the start of wave C that's likely to go down. But if you take a look at this clearly from here and then from there, if I was to make this as a line, let me do it. Let's see that. Trend line, horizontal line. I'm not too familiar with these things, but let's just do that one. Clearly from here. Boom. Nope, that ain't what I'm looking for. I didn't want to make this video that long. So, horizontal line. Let's just do that. Bam. And then you gotta do it again. Bam. There's a triangle there. And once it thrusts, the thrust out of the triangle, then you would have wave C. It completes, then you have to move up. So in that case, going back to a smaller time frame, either price is going to start to already come down like you can see this particular bar is doing, or we will see price attempt one more high to 14,150 or just a little bit higher, 14,660, and then make its way down. From the looks of it, it looks like this low is not going to hold, and neither will this particular support level. It's going to come more towards the 11,700, and then it'll make another run up, and then it will come down, and that's where it will find its ending point somewhere around here, if not 9,500, and then it's off to the races, which is basically saying it will be a good buy. I hope this helped. I should have another video tomorrow. Happy trading.